Today we're going to be talking about the two types of data that you must understand in order to be selling your products to schools. There are two types of data that every EdTech company should understand in order to be successful in selling to schools. I'm Will McCoy, the CEO of EdTech Authority, where we bridge the gap with technology to schools. So there are two types of data that you must understand. The first is your own data. And I know that sounds strange. It's important that you understand the data that your product produces or can be measured in order to speak with schools. Schools are data-driven organizations, and they'll be looking to you for effectiveness rates, user rates, who else is using it, geographic information, anything that pertains to your product and how effective it is. If you're able to increase reading scores by 30%, you need to know that. If you are going to make their organization 50% more effective, you need to be able to tell them that. Some of the most effective selling that I've seen has been data-driven with a human voice. Make sure that you remember that. So knowing your own data is important, and if your EdTech company doesn't have data yet, you need to include that in your product development. That's a really, really important piece. Through your product trials, you need to get it out and get some user experience, user interaction information. Make sure that people are using your product as you've designed it, and then put some measurements around that. How long are they engaging with it? Is it effective in raising reading rates, for example? Make sure that you have some sort of data that you can bring to school districts so that they will understand exactly what it is that your product can deliver. The other important piece is that you listen about the school's data. What is it that they're looking to do? If you're selling a reading program and they're looking to raise math scores, that's not a good match. But if you're a math company and they're looking to raise math scores, you need to know exactly what measurements they're using, because they're going to evaluate your product against the ability to raise those math scores. Sounds simple, but go in knowing what you can provide and what it is the school district's looking for and how they're going to measure it. Because remember, on the back end, when it comes to renew that license, they're going to be evaluating against a data point. Make sure that you establish that up front, that your company can provide information related to that data point on the front end, and then on the back end that you're measuring against it as well. That way everyone's speaking the same language. I talked in another video about making things easy and simple. Make sure your data is straightforward. Remember, your data is important. What is it that you can provide? And their data, what is it they're looking for? And how are you going to help them reach those goals? If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. It's been great talking with you today. Have a great day. I'm Will McCoy from EdTech Authority. Thanks.